Hello internet dwellers. This video might be bad because I just filmed it and then my phone got turned off and deleted it while it was uploading and processing. So it's not as good as the first one, but whatever. So I'm gonna see if you need a rapid review of this book. Get it? Because the book. Anyway, I'm gonna be reviewing Need by Carrie Jones, and I really just kind of wanted to do this. Okay, so what really made me want to read this one was, read it first, was if you grabbed Stephen King and Stephanie Meyer and asked them to co-author a book, they would come up with Need, which was one of the reviews on the back of the book. And that really intrigued me because Stephanie Meyers and Stephen King are pretty much as different as two authors can get. But I do see where they're coming from with the whole Stephanie Meyers thing, because it seemed kind of Twilight-esque. Because, okay, the premise of the book is, and all of the stuff I'm going to say comes off the back, so you can't even get mad at me for spoilers, because this isn't going to have any spoilers. So this girl, Zara, moves to Maine because her father dies, and her mom's really worried about her, so she sends her to Maine with her grandma. And she thinks that this guy is following her, and she's like, oh my gosh, the guy following me. No, maybe it'll get better. So she moves, and she has this really weird or cool thing, depending on what you think of it, for phobias. It's kind of like the thing in Looking for Alaska with his thing with last words. She chants phobias because she thinks that if she can name them, she can overcome them, and it's really cool. And I like the way the book was written because at the beginning of each chapter, there was a phobia. Like, there's no title, the title is a phobia. And that's really cool, because it kind of gives you, a hint and, well, what is this going to be about? What is going to happen? And I really like it. The book itself was pretty good. It kind of, for me, at least, it kind of jumped into some things, but I've watched other reviews and stuff, and everyone loved it, so I think it just might not have been my cup of tea. It's like, oh, here or here. Ooh, no, this happened. Surprise. And then it's like, oh, yeah, it's boom. But it wasn't surprise, big moment. It was like, oh my gosh, wow, cool, awesome, fantastic. And then it kind of moved on. And it jumped into it, did all that, and then moved on, really quickly. And so, I don't know, maybe it just wasn't my cup of tea. It was actually, I think I would give it 3 or 4 stars. It was a pretty good book. And there's a second one. It's called Captivate. I think I ought to read that one after I'm done with my book buying band. So I've still got it at a very large pile sitting right there that is taunting me, saying, read your books, others I'll read them. So this was the first one I read. One down, 10 more to go. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and now back to your regularly scheduled programs.